Hello you cool people, it's Struppmann here and today we're gonna have a closer look at the Harley Benton R-446 in black metallic. Let's go!
Da hat wohl irgendjemand den Text verhauen.
Sieh dich an, hilflos, du hast getan, gewissenlos, rücksichtslos. Komm mal klar mit dir und der Welt und dem, was zählt in dieser Zeit. Du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Sau. Du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Sau. Sieh dich um. Applaus, jetzt hilft nur eins, du gibst ein Aus oder du fliegst raus. Denn der Herr kennt kein Erbarmen,
er kennt kein Erbarmen,
keine Gnade, kein Mitleid.
kein Mitleid.
Du weißt, was du jetzt tun musst mit deinen Armen.
In dieser
Zeit, du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Sau. Du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Sau. Du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Sau. Du hast Bier verschüttet, still, du Schwein.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. First of all, please do me a favor and smash that lovely like button and the subscribe button, but really gently please. Really gently. Okay. What do we have here? We have the Harley Benton R-446 in blood metallic, and first of all, that's a stunning guitar. I was really hard to find some flaws on this guitar because there is none. It's just from the craftsmanship side of this guitar, it's a really good guitar. We have that super awesome blood metallic, which honestly is a red metallic finish. It's a gloss finish, and I don't know if you can see that in the light, but from here it is beautiful, really beautiful. Then you have the black hardware, which fits perfect to that color scheme. Just wonderful. You have the black covers for your pickups, two humbuckers, two Arctic ceramic humbuckers, which are okay. Fixed bridge, which is always a good thing in this price category. With don't hit my amp. With strings to body. Everything straight line, just perfect. The body is made out of poplar, which should be a really light wood, but in this case it's not that light. It has a good weight, it's around 3.2 kilograms, and that's for me is more or less the perfect weight for a guitar. because it's not too heavy that the back hurts, and it's not too light so that it feels cheap. Let's go on to the neck. What do we have here? We have a bolt-on with 4 screws, hard maple neck with a scarf joint over here, which is normal for cheaper guitars. The neck has a slim C profile, which is really nice to play. It's not as flat as Ibanez neck and not as fat as a Strat neck. S-type guitar neck, sorry. The fretboard is made of amaranth, and don't really know what kind of wood that is. It's really dark. It has a look like a mixture from ebony and the other one. I don't know the word right now. It's called Palisander in German. I mean rosewood. Rosewood is the word. Oh, I'm so bad today. I'm not sorry for that. That's how it is. We have a large radius fingerboard with 15.75 inches or 400 millimeters radius. That is super flat. For me, I don't really feel a difference between this flat and standard 12-inch radius neck. It's just flat and plays good, plays really good. And on this fretboard there are 24 jumbo frets. I have no sharp fret ends at all along the whole fretboard. The only thing is they are really rough. They are not polished at all. Go closer to the microphone that you can hear scratching. You hear that? Hello. And yeah, that's maybe something you should have in mind when you buy that guitar. You should whether play a lot or polish the frets. But no sharp fret ends, that's good. On the fretboard itself we have the offset dots everywhere, which looks nice, gives it a modern touch, just good. Plastic nut over here and matching headstock, which is always nice. Black closed tuners, just standard tuners, which are okay, but could be better. It's a weak point of this guitar. It doesn't hold the tuning too good. It's enough for playing, but I would exchange the tuners for gigging. On the body we have master volume, which feels nice. It has a nice resistance in turning, and we have the master tone. The same, feels like the same pot, but we go to that later. Feels good. Oh yeah, feels really good. And we have a 5-way switch with flinch, which means we have 2 humbuckers, and this is a really good function on this guitar. First position we have the bridge humbucker. Second position we have double single coil. Third position both humbucker. Fourth position we have the neck single coil, and the fifth position we have the neck humbucker. That's a nice feature, really like it. The strap buttons are a little bit bigger ones, which is good if you don't want to have strap locks. One thing, we have an angled headstock, but we don't have a volute. Why, Harley Benton, don't we have a volute here? All the other Harley Benton guitars have a volute too. That would be a good point to add in the next version of this guitar. And now the last very important fact, how does this guitar taste? Let's try. Ah, here it's sweaty. Yeah. Neck. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit too smooth. Body. Oh, tastes like nothing. Let's go on. And now let's hear some sound. Bam! I start in the clean channel of my JVM410 and we just go through all the pickup configuration. Okay. Now we start in the 5th position, neck humbucker. Have to turn the volume on. Yeah, sounds like sound. Next position is the split humbucker in the neck. Next position is double humbucker. Bad playing, but okay, next position we have double single coil. And last sound we have the bridge humbucker. Next we go to the crunch channel with the neck humbucker. Single coil in the neck. Double humbucker. Double single coil. And finally the bridge humbucker. Okay, let's do some higher gainy stuff. I go to OD1 in orange mode on the JVM. Bridge humbucker. Alright, let's switch to the JetCity20 over there. Okay, let's go to neck humbucker again. Okay, and finally for some AC30 style stuff I use my Egnater trigger 15 hour there. I'm in double single coil mode, by the way, and that's like this. And now, let's have a look inside. Okay, here's the electric cavity. We have 4 screws, and I'm a screwer, blah 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 blah, screw, bum 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 bum, second screw. You cannot see it because my hand is in the way. Here, 1, 2 left. Now, I'm super fast in screwing, especially screwing up. Then the last one, and now let's have a look what is inside. Ta-da! We have the electric. Surprise! Here is the tone knob, the tone pot. Here's the volume pot. As you can see, these are the small pots, what you can expect in this price category, but turn-wise they feel good and they work fine, so that's no problem for me if these are small pots. The switch is also a PCB switch, so these are the cheap ones. Also the switch works really fine, so nothing to complain about. Cable management is clean. The solders look good and feel good. I won't taste them now. What else do we have? We have some shielding paint over here on the ground. It doesn't cover the complete cavity. We have here on the side, something goes up to connect to the lid, but here are some spots missing. There are everywhere some spots missing inside. So I don't know if that matter to the tone and the shielding shield. Then we have the lid. The lid has some aluminium foil or something other looks like aluminium foil on the inside for shielding. So they did that too. That's good. And yeah, that's it. That's the electronics. Any questions about it? Just ask me in the comments. Okay, let's close that again. And now back to me. So, what are my final thoughts? If you buy this guitar, you get, first of all, a really good instrument. The workmanship is phenomenal. Have no sharp fret ends. Playability is really there. Maybe you have to adjust the string action a little bit because it's out of the box a bit high. You have to live with okay working tuners. You might replace them or at least consider it. You get a variety of tones due to the 5-phase switch in combination with the 2 pickups. And for the switch you can really hear and feel a difference between the tones. Of course, that's the sense of it. You get some good working control knobs. You get an awesome finish on this guitar. Really, that's, for me, it's outstanding. You will have to polish the frets because they are really rough, and other than that, I can really recommend this guitar for everyone who loves playing the harder music. It's not that good for cleans, it's more for distorted and overdriven sounds. Unless you want to change the pickups, which are another weak point. For me, the pickups sound a little bit harsh and not that fat. If you know, they don't have a lot of character to me. 2 weak points, it's the pickups and the tuners. Other than that, it's a really phenomenal guitar and I can definitely recommend it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I try to answer everything as good as I can. If you want to see the unboxing, it's now here. And here you can subscribe if you want to, and it really helps me a lot because it keeps me motivated at first. And maybe I have some interesting videos for you upcoming. So let's see. And now, go out, it's summer, have some fun outside, stop watching YouTube videos and have a good time. Bye!